Do, 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 do. Let's get the word out. Do, 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 do. Oop, don't have to. Looks like everybody pouring in. Everybody pouring in. What is going on, everybody? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you hear me?
Mm-mm.
You can hear me?
Mm-mm.
What if I talk really loud?
I can hear you.
I can hear you. They can hear me. Everybody can hear me. Woo! So we're going. Okay, I think we're back.
Seriously?
Are we back? Can you hear us? Can you hear me now? Okay. Mountain Life, Montana in the house. Woo! Okay, I don't know what's going on with the internet. I don't know if it's what's the name of the hurricane? Dorian? Dorian?
Can't be. It ain't anywhere near us.
Or if it is just our internet provider.
I really think it's just the internet provider. I think there must be something. There's a wire somewhere doing something because it was going in and out and in and out. And
In and out.
in and out.
In and out. I wonder where.
It's your neighbor.
That's funny.
Okay.
Okay. Now it looks like I'm back. Alright. Maybe a little bit better now. Alright. Okay. Everybody come on back in. Everybody refresh. Hopefully. Robin's on the phone with Elberton Net right now. Go ahead and hit the refresh button. I know we lost 10 viewers. We just let everybody. Yeah. Well, no, I know it. Part of it is my internet, kitty, because I get the big red X on my computer. I don't know. But if you guys could let it be known that we're back, and because we want to show you guys what's in this box, because this box is the 15K giveaway. So we want to try to get everybody in here so that way people know what is in the giveaway. So we're so excited. We've been bouncing all day. We've been in it and we're still bouncing. We've gone down to 14,998, and then we get up to 15,000, then we drop back down. And basically what it is just 15K is one of those milestones. So YouTube is going, I guess they go through it real quick, and if an account hasn't been active for so long, they're dropping them. And so that's why we're fluctuating. I don't know, unless somebody's playing games, subscribing, waiting 30 minutes, unsubscribing. I don't know. That could be the case too, but either way, we made it. 15K. All right. Yeah, Homestead in the Highlands said 14,999. Go tell a friend to go subscribe so we can be at the 15K. What's up, Duncan? So, yeah. So, Mimsy Garden in the house. Coon Ridge Homestead. Thank you. Thank you very much. We've been kind of going strong now for a few minutes, honey. So.
Yeah, I know. I heard you talking.
What did they say?
Nothing.
Nothing.
They never have anything to say.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, what a week and weekend we had. I hope everybody's Labor Day weekend was fantabulous. And I know ours was fantabulous. You dropped something.
Yeah, we had a really good visit.
We had a good visit. Breakaway Homestead came down. Wanderlust Homestead came down. And we sent Breakaway. What's my?
Just somebody being a lovely person. But it's whatever. Hey guys.
I think that might be YouTube going through.
It's fine. We're there. We'll get there. So, you said Wanderlust came. Patrick and his wife, Patrick's wife came.
You're beautiful and I love you. Get in a better mood. We made 15,000.
No, we're at 14,999 now.
What's that right there? What's that?
Your finger. All right, so let's talk about everything.
Everything.
Crazy weekend.
Well, Breakaway.
Started off with Friday morning.
I thought we talked about that Saturday. Well, basically, it was a bad weekend. It was reaping weekend.
Yes.
If you were a pig on the Big Bear Homestead. And the odds weren't in some pigs' favors. Mm-mm. And so we processed those pigs up, cut them up, and then we sent them home with Breakaway Homestead.
Yes.
And in return, he bought all the materials to build a smokehouse.
Yes.
Now, the cool thing is we were able to use, we had the block already here at the house. We had the fire brick already here. That was from projects from previous owners. Mm-hmm. Stuff like that. So he had to get the mortar and the lumber, the hardware, stuff like that. And he got 8 pigs, processed pigs, out of the deal. Now, one of the pigs, maybe 2 of the pigs were about 75, 100 pounds. The other one were in the 50, 60
They're
pounds.
Small.
They were small pigs.
A bunch of them were small, so.
And
bacon for future smoked bacon. Nice.
Yeah. And so we made that trade.
Yeah.
And I was hoping that we would hit 15 on Saturday so we could celebrate on the live stream. And we would creep up there and go back down. Creep up there and go back down. Creep up there and go back. Mm-hmm. But we made it up there at like 2 or 3 times today, and then we, like I said earlier, we were falling down 498, 499, and so, but
it's whatever.
It is what it is. We hit the 15K. And so, if you guys saw the trip to Baker Creek, the video, I believe it's titled "We Went to Eden" or What did I title it? I don't remember what I titled it.
Our visit to Eden.
Our visit to Eden or something like that. Miss Jessica from Baker Creek said that they would sponsor a giveaway for us to hit when we hit 15,000 subs. What's the matter? Oh.
Hello.
And so the box showed up this weekend. And I don't know if Robin wants to be in here.
It's not even who it was supposed to be.
Okay.
I hate automated phones.
I'm sorry, automated phone. You being nasty to my wife.
Stop everything you're doing, because this is the phone call that's going to change your life. Whatever.
So D said, is the smokehouse finished and ready to use?
No.
We've got the roof on. And we got all the OSB up. And now we are going, I am making...
The OSB. Sorry.
My belly, the bottom part of the beat. And so now we're making the lap siding out of pallets. And so that's going to take a little bit because we're trying to sand them down, fill the holes, the nail holes with some basically homemade wood putty, which is sawdust and wood glue. And then we'll sand it down again. And then we're going to put Thompson's water seal on the siding, so that way it helps protect the OSB behind it, which is then into the thing. We've got to fabricate the door, and then to put our support in, so that way we can hang our dowels and then our racks.
Right.
So, but we are taking a lot of pictures, trying to shoot video when we can remember to. But then I will do a video and go over kind of what we did step by step and get the pictures. Wanderlust took a bunch of pictures. It was great. Matter of fact, he did a little, what would you call it?
Picture montage.
Montage. That's the word I was thinking of. What's up? So on his channel for it. So go ahead and you can go over there and check that out. And but ours will probably be out hopefully next week with it. This week's video is not going to be the one about the, you just totally ruined my brain right there, but I love you anyway. The decoration video, and I told you guys how we were going to have a really cool video, and it was very important. Well, because we switched gears and started building the smokehouse, that one kind of took we didn't get as far with that project as we wanted to, so hopefully that'll be not next week, but the following week. But this weekend, this box showed up, and this is what Baker Creek has donated for the winner. Once we've hit $15,000. Or 15,000. We should be hitting $15,000. 15,000 subs. So, Robin,
what's in the box?
What's in the box?
Okay, I'm gonna hide this first. Whoop, can't hide it. You can see those. Okay. All right. First things first. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Can you use water seal? I worry about chemicals being released.
Yes, because there is a 3/4 inch chunk of plywood between that wood and the meat. That's literally going to be on the outside of that board.
We're going to put it on the slats, right? So the slats are going on top of the board, correct?
Yes.
So it's really going to be that whole 3/4 is going to be...
You got that whole 3/4, and it's only really going to be on one side, of the thing. All right, so
ready?
What's in the box? It's a hat! Ooh.
So, really cool Baker Creek hat. Very nice.
Yo, so were we, Suburban, when we were talking about it. I mean, trust me, we had a very intense conversation about it, and we took the Thompson's water seal to be safer than the pressure treated lumber and paint. So, a Clyde's garden planner.
These are awesome. I love these. Plant markers.
Plant markers.
For your planting.
2 packets. Oh.
Okay. Some jute twine.
Judy jute twine.
Okay. Heirloom seed collection bag.
Heirloom seed collection bag.
Now these are my favorites because I use these every day.
Every day. Watcha! Waka waka watcha! Now, what are these, Robin, that you use these every day?
These are called Cobra Head Weed.
Cobra! No, that's
Weed cultivators. So the small one, and then what's really nice is the tips on them you can use to make rows or plant with, but you can also kill, like beat up some weeds. They're very, very useful. They've got an acrylic handle on them that's nice and sturdy, and the metal on them is really, really tough. I've pulled up Johnson's grass and like tree seedlings. They are, at least you didn't say Cobra Kai, yeah.
I was thought I was going to be like next. Cobra Kai.
Yeah. And then,
this is where it gets cool. Y'all have to pay attention.
okay, all that good stuff. Then, there's going to be
dun dun
the
dun.
Baker Creek Vegan Cookbook. This is authored by Jer and his wife Emily Gettle. They are the owners and proprietors of Baker Creek. They are vegan, and they've written a very, very comprehensive cookbook on a lot of vegan meals. And then the other one is, and this is a hardback. Now, this was a paperback. This was a hardback. This is the Heirloom Life Gardener.
Oh!
This is also penned by Jer and his wife Emily. This is a very, very, very nice book. Lots of beautiful pictures of all the different things that they've cultivated over the years. Both of these books...
Here it comes. The pitch.
Both of these books are not autographed. However,
too. Tell us more.
when we get the name of the winner, we will submit that to Jessica, who's our point of contact at Baker Creek. And when they get back, I don't know how many of y'all know, but Baker Creek is doing an Heirloom Expo towards the end of the month. And
in California.
I think it's at the end of the month. I don't know. It could be
It's
next
in
week.
next week.
Know. Anyway, next week, whatever. But by the end of the month, they should be back at Baker Creek, and they will send autographed copies to the winner. And then we will also do a giveaway of these books that are not signed.
Right. So, let's make sure it's clear that there's no confusion. When we do the giveaway, the winner will get that entire box minus those 2 books. Those 2 books will be mailed to you from Baker Creek at a later date once they're done with the expo and they're home and they've kind of rested and they're back to work. They will put their John Hancock on that and send it straight to you.
No, we're not autographing them. I guess we could, I don't know why we would autograph them. But we maybe could put a note in with the box, maybe.
Then we will do a second giveaway for those books that are not autographed.
Yep.
Does everybody understand? Give me a big thumbs up in the chat box if you understand. I got an itch. Yeah, there's some thumbs up right there. Thumbs up, thumbs up.
gosh, you're famous. Autographs, please. We're not famous. How do we enter? We're going to get to that in just a second.
Okay, everybody gets it. So, how do you get a chance at winning this fabulous showcase showdown?
So, for this, we are going to require that you're on our email list.
Remember, we said a long time ago, when we do contests and giveaways now, it comes from the email list. It's free to sign up. Doesn't cost you a dime. Costs you about 30 seconds.
And we are not spamming you.
Yeah.
We will not spam you. We only send out emails when we release a video or we go live.
Yep.
Or if there's some kind of an opportunity to win something. That's it.
Yep.
We will send out the official directions
dun dun dun
via email. So yeah, see, there's Life with Linda. I'm on their email list. No spam. Yeah, we don't to be quite frank with y'all, we don't have time to spam people. Like, we just don't. So we literally just use it to be able to sidestep, because a lot of times YouTube does not, and we saw this the other day. Most of y'all don't know this, but we, on Saturday, we did not send out an email about our live stream. And we barely made it to 40. But when we send out an email, we get up to 70, 80 people a lot of times. So, no spam, no corned beef either. So, how do we sign up for the spam list? Right above your comment there, Kitty has placed our email address. You will just send us an email. You can put in the description email list or sign me up or whatever. Subject line. If you just put that in the subject line, you don't even have to retype out your email. If you're sending it from the email that you want us to include, we'll grab it right from there. And that'll be it. So that's basically all we're going to tell you right now. Because we're going to send out an email on how to enter for the contest through our email.
Yep.
So. But
Robin and I, we've been doing this YouTube channel since what? 2010?
11.
2011, we think.
11. Yeah.
And we've had our ups and we've had our downs. We've had our sideways and diagonal ways.
I got you. You know, I just saw that, Spicy White Bear. We were picking up some stuff and I saw a couple of your things. So we can do that. He said if we would add he'd like to add some of his work to the giveaway.
Okay.
So we can do that.
We will do that.
Do you want to show it?
Yes, let's show it.
Want to show it?
I want to show what? No email subscription button on your website. I know someone who can fix that.
Wait a minute. Oopsie.
Then we need to get that fixed. I don't think
I haven't added it, but I do know somebody that can help me with that. Wait, this is something different. I think like this is. What is your name on this one for?
Because I'm a sexy beast.
Yeah, okay. So, oh, you dropped it.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
This is what was in there.
How about we add a cutting board?
Where's the other stuff?
Ooh, what other stuff?
Oh, the hat's in the house.
Yeah, the hat's
Where's
in the house.
Where's the koozie? Did you drop the koozie too? Yes, you dropped the koozie. Move it. And there's a koozie too. It says Big Bear Homestead on it. Woo. So, yeah. You can add that to my seeds from last week. What seeds is Mama get? Sherry getting?
I don't know.
Did TJ do that? Yes, he did. And we're going to have TJ make these, and we're going to sell them. So once Mama Bear starts doing her kitchen stuff again, we're most definitely going to start selling these. And I think these are really, really cool. And they're not going to be super expensive.
$50 million.
They're going to be very affordable, but very useful still. They're just a plastic cutting surface. So anyway, so we'll throw those two things in.
And look,
there.
the really cool thing about that, y'all.
TJ, you need to send me some more.
I
need to send him something. I forgot.
The cool thing about that is a product that we're going to sell on our website and through when we go to conventions that's made by one of y'all.
Yes.
By one of y'all.
Yes.
And so if you guys have products that you can make like that you can throw our logo on or something like that, we will buy it from you. I would rather send my money for products like t-shirts, hats, stuff like that to you guys than I would to some big corporation.
Yes. Are they smooth? Yes. It's just a plastic cutting board. And then the thing is that the logo, the sticker stuff is on the back, so you don't have to worry about it infringing upon your what you're cooking or cutting. Yeah, barter for the soap. He and I have arranged where, and I've got to do me a favor, TJ, email me what you want, because I'm doing shipment stuff tonight. So,
yep, you can cut a lot of deer on that thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're, like everybody else, eventually we're going to put a cookbook together, and we'll probably sell the cookbook with the cutting board together as a...
Yes, we're literally working on that cookbook right now. It should be done, hopefully, by the end of winter time.
Yeah, end of the year.
End of the year, be available for spring.
Yeah, so we'll definitely be selling those. That was one thing I was really, really thrilled when TJ showed me that. I was like ecstatic.
Because let me ask you guys a question, since we got like 40 plus folks in here. Our cookbook, would you rather us separate and make two cookbooks, one with Robin's recipes and stuff like that, and then the other one be wild game, or put them together and have one all-inclusive cookbook?
You know what I think we should do? I think you should write down your recipes, and I think I should write down my recipes, and then I think we should have like a red pen where you can go through my recipes and like add stuff, and I can go through yours and add stuff, and then we just do like a he said she said cookbook or something like that. I gotta look at your recipe and go, not enough garlic. Add some garlic.
Together, one book.
Cookbook off. Just add a man's game section in the one cookbook. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's what we were thinking.
Yeah, so I think that would be kind of cool.
Yes.
Like, we would have just regular font type, and then like on the side it could be like not enough
Ken
garlic.
Jason.
So that's what I think we should do. I think we should have like yours, and I should have mine, and then you can be like, but I really don't like zoodles. Use pasta. Yeah, that's what I think we should do. I think, because, I'm a firm believer in making something your own. Mm-hmm. And so everybody has their own thing. Well, I think with us doing a cookbook together...
Can I interrupt you for a second? Mm-hmm. Is that what you did to me? You made me your own. Mm-hmm. You just, over 15 years, just whittled stuff away.
And then just keep molding you. Just keep turning the head. But what I was going to say is, for us, for it to be making it our own, you all who have been with us for a while know that we are no strangers to telling each other how things are supposed to be done. And so, what would be more Big Bear than a cookbook where Robin has chicken scratch on Jason's recipes, and Jason has chicken scratch on Robin's recipes. So I think that's what we'll probably end up doing.
Pete's Little Homestead.
Thank you, Pete.
I'm like an ogre. You're just full of layers, huh?
I'm full of something. Now that we have all that fermented food in the house.
Let me get a show of hand icons. How many of y'all eat fermented food? I'm very curious about that. Do a spiral book. Recommended if able. Do a spiral book.
Recommend if able. Okay. LOL. Yuck. What did you ask?
Who eats fermented food?
Oh, fermented food.
Yeah.
Well, sauerkraut counts. So,
yep.
If you eat sauerkraut, fermented sugar cane. Not me.
Okay. Well, look. Robin and I always keep it real, and we always tell you the blunt truth.
Still no to sauerkraut. Fermented grapes. Amen, sister.
And we're not gonna change. I'm gonna tell you something that I don't think I've never seen it on anybody's information because nobody wants to talk about it.
Hey.
What?
I look like a devil. Look, I gotta get it just right. Oh, no, this way. I can't get it there. It's like devil ears. Sorry. Sorry, I was just distracted. I just looked over at these like red ears. Sorry. Anyway.
And I mean, for some of y'all been around a while. You guys trust us because we do that.
You said doo-doo.
And some of you stick around.
Which is appropriate.
Some of you stick around because of our maturity level. Fermented foods.
Yes.
We've been hardcore eating them. Robin made some fermented peppers that are absolutely to die for.
And that was last year, y'all. We didn't really talk about it, but last year we were blessed. One of our subscribers bought us for a Christmas gift, bought us the Mason tops. Mm-hmm. And so we had some peppers last year that came in, and they were late. Like, it was almost frost time, and they were still coming. And so we cut a bunch of them up, put them in there, and we're like, you know what? Worst case scenario, it doesn't work. It's fine. We don't like it. We just, that way we'll know. And so we went ahead and we put these peppers in, put a brine in, and just roll with it. Well, a lot of while later, we kind of forgot about them. It was probably about 3-4 weeks they'd been sitting out, about a month. And I was actually kind of scared to open them up because I was afraid they were going to stink and they were going to be bad and all that stuff. Well, I opened them up. Didn't smell bad. I had a little bit of calm yeast or whatever that floats on the top. I kind of spooned that out. And I pulled some of the peppers out. And, of course, I pulled the pepper out and it didn't turn to mush in my hand. And the first one was like, wait a minute, this should be like gooey, like nasty. Well, it wasn't. So I took a bite of it, and I was amazed that it was just as crunchy, if not crunchier, than when I put it in the first place. So I handed them to Jason. Jason ate them, and he was hooked. That was it. Then we did sauerkraut. We got some cabbage, cut it up, put it in there. And the thing about sauerkraut, if you have never made your own sauerkraut, I will warn you about one thing. If you don't cut it really thin, like in a mandolin, if you hand cut it, if your pieces are not like ribbon thin, your texture is going to be different than what you would get in the grocery store. Okay. The other thing is, go ahead.
Jim, we have 21 acres, and we are in northeast Georgia.
If you put that and let it sit, it doesn't get mushy like the stuff in the grocery store. I don't know how they ferment or whatever, mass ferment the stuff that goes in the grocery store, but we let sauerkraut sit for almost 6 weeks.
I don't know. It was wild. It was killing me. I love sauerkraut.
6 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
And we pulled it out and put it in cans and did all the stuff. Well, we had some today. And keep in mind, it's been an additional month since I canned it that we've eaten it. Mm-hmm. And I guarantee you that the cabbage is just as crunchy as it was when we cut it up to put it in to ferment. Yep. And that's one thing I would tell people. That's one thing I would tell people is that if you it's not fermented, it's put in a vinegar brine. Well, then that would explain it.
Can we ferment cheesecake? I don't know, but I absolutely love fermented food now.
Yes.
Now, here's the thing that a lot of folks don't tell you. They'll tell you that it puts you in a detox and that you're going to go through a cleanse. They don't tell you what that entails. Okay? So this is a public service announcement on my 15,000 subscriber
hey, poor boy.
video live stream. Okay? 1, your hair gets super greasy. Mm-hmm. Super greasy. When you start putting a lot of fermented food stuff in your body and you start going through this cleanse. But then, oh baby Jesus, you get the worst
Trip to Joanne's
gas ever.
April, worse than Apollo.
Yeah.
Just saying. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then you progress past that. Yeah. Yeah, it's not.
Let's just say you better drink a little bit of water.
Yeah.
Because you're pooping through a screen door. But, the brain fog is not there. You're slap full of energy, and you feel fabulous. I feel better because I stopped keto about 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. I feel better since we left keto and started hardcore with the fermented foods. I feel better with the fermented foods, more energy, more full of life than I did on keto. And so I don't know all the science behind it. You'd have to talk to Stacy from Doug and Stacy.
Can't eat that much salt.
But oh man, let me tell you, between the fermented peppers, the sauerkraut, the kombucha, the sourdough bread, mm-hmm. the sourdough pretzels,
the fermented pepper stuff.
Peppers, yeah.
So we took all of our peppers all the peppers that we had that cross pollinated. We took them, chopped them up, put them in a brine, and let them ferment. And it actually took away a little bit of the heat. They're still hot, but it's not burn your mouth off hot. Mm-hmm. So we used that with eggs and just about anything, hot dogs, things like that. Yeah. So it's very good. But
we kind of wanted to try to jump on real quick before Two Family went on with their Tuesday Tech to share the box with you guys and to kind of celebrate with y'all. And we really want to say thank you. And I'm not going to start naming names, but there's a lot of you that have been with us since our very first live stream.
Yeah, for a long time. Actually, you were there before all the live stream stuff. You were watching our videos long before we started doing live stuff. Are you making your own sourdough? I'm not making any of it.
We're not making. Ladessa's making it.
My little girl.
LaDessa took Patty Alderman's class at the Homesteading Life Conference. She went over there and sat in a class. And Miss Patty from Alderman Farms gave her a starter packet. Dehydrated starter packet.
And then she fed it. Well, for one, she babysat it. Well, it wasn't dehydrated. It was wet. No, it was wet. Because remember, she was fidgeting about it being cold. The whole time we were on our way back, she wanted to make sure it stayed cold. Yeah. So, but she made sourdough pretzels. I posted pictures of it on Instagram. Mama Mitzi was here from Wanderlust. She had some of them. Pat and Meg was threatening bodily harm if people didn't let her have some of the pretzels. So we left that alone. So now she's working on, making more pretzels. We went to pretzel school on YouTube, learned how to fold pretzels up good from Auntie Anne's Pretzel College. And so now I'm seeing a lot of posts here about making cinnamon rolls. So she and I are going to have to talk about some cinnamon rolls. Just saying.
Ooh. Yeah.
I want her to make some, because we have some hot dog, not hot dogs, but like brats. And I want her to make some brat buns. Like make a bun and then cut them up. Yeah. Yeah, and then I want, if she's going to do sourdough pretzels, what I'd really like for her to do is to make a hamburger bun that's the pretzel bun that has the pretzel top on it.
Stop talking.
Yeah. So.
Look, we're not buying store-bought bread anymore because I had a tuna fish sandwich with the sourdough bread.
Yeah.
I had a hamburger with the sourdough bread.
French toast. Y'all, I'm telling you, French
not in my house.
Toast with sourdough bread.
Does she have a rolling pin?
Yes, she does have a rolling pin.
She does?
Yes, she actually has 2 of them. Her big problem is the little mat thing that we have, like the pastry mat. Because, see, we don't have granite countertops yet. And it's because our cabinets, we need to redo some of our... Well, we need to redo all the cabinets. But with the stove getting ready to come in, we're going to have to redo all that. But for right now...
Sourdough waffles!
Yeah.
We need a waffle maker, though.
Yeah.
One of those cast iron flippy waffle makers.
Yeah, so basically what we're going to do is... Does she have a bread loaf pan? No, she does not have the Pullman. We were talking about that because that was one of the things she was looking at. Because right now, if you look on Instagram, I posted a picture. She did this beautiful loaf. Like, it rose and it was beautiful and she loved it.
Mimsy says, okay, I stopped doing keto, doing the fermenting. Are you still able to lose weight? Yes. One of the reasons why I kind of left keto is because I hit a wall. There was nothing happening. I was not losing anymore, and it was like my body got used to it. Even with me doing exercises, it just, bam, I just stopped at 220?
Well, and you even tried doing intermittent fasting and a bunch of stuff. So, did you buy Patty's cookbook? Yeah, the one for
sourdough.
Sourdough, yes. And it is very helpful. Just it tastes like sourdough. Yeah, I mean, it's good.
But now, I haven't stepped on the scale to see if I've gone up or gone down. But at the end of the day, with me, I have more energy. So I'm able to be out there, spending time with Blaze, getting more hands-on with a lot of the construction projects. I'm excited about starting to get back into my wood shop as it cools off. And I'm definitely able to hardcore focus on my classes. And so that's, to me, the weight will take care of itself.
Well, and the other thing, as long as your kilt still fits, you're okay. Yeah.
Yep. But see, with the kilt, if I lose more weight, it came with extra buttons.
Yeah, so he can cinch it in.
So I can cinch it in.
So, yeah, so that's... It basically, I think, my thing is that, Jason goes to see his doctor every 6 months to have his blood tested, and they monitor his health just to make sure he's not, having any issues, and he's not. So, as long as this works for him, even if he doesn't lose weight per se, I feel like if he's happy and he's healthy and he's able to do what he wants to do, then I'm not worried about pounds coming off.
Well, at the end of the day, the pounds are going to come off because the amount of energy that it gives me, I'm able to
do more. I get that.
And another amazing thing about it, my hands don't hurt as much. My back doesn't hurt. My knees are not hurting. My ankles are not hurting.
My friend who hit a wall on Weight Watchers in part, it was not enough pure water, but you may have said that already. Yeah.
So, that's what I'm talking about. I'm absolutely just loving life with it. So.
Yeah, and one thing I'm noticing with fermented stuff is a lot of time, I feel like all of the fermented stuff we've had, the flavor, like there's so much more flavor to the food than, like a pepper is a pepper, but when you ferment the pepper, I feel like it kind of pulls out a little bit more of the essence of the pepper.
Have I worn the kilt much? Yes, and I'm on kilt restriction.
Teresa said, did you have to burp it when you forgot about it? Yes. I mean, I burped it every day because that's just a habit of mine. Like, I mean, who doesn't walk over and see a little nipple and want to squeeze it? I mean, it's just there. Oh, my word. So, I mean, you just walk over and I do that even in the fridge. Carol's doing a second fermentation of the kombucha and it's sitting up, so I just squeeze. So I can't help but do that. What I'm saying is that it still sat out for like almost a month on the countertop, regardless of whether or not I burped it. I mean, I burped it every day, just about. But the great thing about those mason tops is it does have a little cut in the top of it, so if for some reason it does build up air pressure, it's going to let the air out. There's enough of a cut there that it will. It's just like a baby bottle. It's got a little cross cut at the top. So if for some reason you build up too much air pressure, it will release. So that, that's the other thing I really like about the mason tops is you don't have to worry as much about whether or not you're going to have a buildup. So, and then you get to squeeze a nipple. I can't read the chat, but I can see your face. It's as red as your shirt. Love you. All right. So anyway, let's wrap this up. Tell everybody thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
And we will be sending out the directions for the giveaway through the email. So if you're just coming in towards the end, make sure you've sent us your email address so that we can include you in the directions to on how to win the giveaway.
Right to arms. I'm right there with you.
All right.
Walmart has lost their mind, and they are going to get absolutely as less of my money as I can make it, if not all of it. No more money to Walmart.
All right.
So, thank you guys again. Thank you for getting us this far. We hope that we keep you guys around and encourage you and help you guys in your homesteading journey, so that way you can be more self-reliant and really start to get to a place where you are happy and you're feeling good and you're experiencing true freedom.
Yep.
So, all right, all of us, whoosh, over to Two Family for the Tech Talk. I think we're going to be talking about Two Buddy tonight, and I think I was supposed to talk with him.
Well, then you better hop on over there. Hop, hop, hop.
Hoppity hop. All right, guys. Robin and I, we love you, and we want to tell you, remember, plant smiles.
Grow giggles.
And harvest the love. Be kind to one another. Recycle, reuse, repurpose. And we'll see you guys on Saturday night.
Good night, y'all.